Hey guys, so this is a 2008 Toyota Camry V6 engine, and I'm changing the serpentine belt. So there's a special tool which is a slim bar that they sell, which you can use to remove the belt or put a new belt on. But in my case, I'm just using a regular long bar. It's a 14 millimeter, and you can see that shiny thing right there. That's the pulley that the hex screw is on, the 14 millimeter. And I'm just using a low profile socket, and I think that works out good for me. But if you have a different one, you can use that. So all you have to do is just to release the tension is move it this way, and you can see how it released tension from the belt. Now I have already removed my belt because I was doing some other work replacing this alternator, and you guys can check out the video in the description below for how to change the alternator. But now the task is to put the belt on, and it's the same procedure for replacing serpentine belt for any V6 engine. So one thing you need is the layout of the belt. So this is the actual layout, how to put this belt on, and this is what we're gonna do. So since I already have the tension off, I'll show you guys how you can hold this tensioner into place. So once you release the tension, this thing kind of moves this way, and you can take one of these guys right there, an Allen key, and you guys can stick it in like this, and once it reaches here, once you stick it in, it will hold this pulley in place. Okay, I think I'm gonna end up using this guy right here. So I'm just gonna get it on the pulley, and okay, I got this in, and now I can release this, and that will stay in place. So now I can get this out, and let me show you guys. So here you can see I put this right here, and this is what I used, and I used a 9/16, or if you have a 14 millimeter, that'll work too. And so now we just have to lay out our belt in this configuration, and we should be good. So to put the belt on, let's make sure our diagram is right. So this is our generator, which is your alternator, and then just watch the way this whole thing is, and then get a feel to make sure this is how you have it. And again, right in front of it, I see two pulleys. There's one, like that shiny one right there, and then there's one that we moved, to get the belt off, and these are the ones. So this is a tension pulley that we moved to get the belt out. This is the one above it, and then I have that big thing right there that you see. You can also see it from the guys. This is the crankshaft. Inside over here is the compressor pulley. So that's the crankshaft, and that's another pulley, the idler pulley, and then we have the vane pump. So I'm trying to feed this from down here. Just kind of coil it up and then kind of feed it, and I think I'm almost to the alternator. So there it is. I'm getting it on the alternator. So now from the alternator, it goes underneath this pulley that is kind of shiny. So okay, so I think I have it on over here, and then I'm just gonna go ahead and move this on this side. So this goes from here all the way to the alternator. Okay, now I may have to use both hands, so I can't really hold the camera. Okay, so the second step I did was I brought the belt from the compressor and brought it to the crankshaft. Went all around from the crankshaft. You can't see it, but there's a belt right there. Went all around the crankshaft, and then this is the pulley, so I kind of put my hand in there from here, routed it from top, so it goes in and comes back from top, and now it's coming over here. So according to this is the tensioner pulley. This is what I did so far, and then this pulley is right here, so I'm gonna go on top of this and then the bottom of the vane pump. So on top of this and the bottom of the vane pump, and then the rest will go. So let's see how that goes. Okay, so as you can see, I kind of routed this from here, from top, and I was trying to see why it's not going in, why I can't make up a loop right now. So I looked from top. So here you can see it is kind of stuck right there, so I'm gonna try to get this up. So you may have to turn this belt vertically to get this up in there, and once you have it, I think it should feed right from here to the vane pump. Okay, so I kind of guided this. So one of the things that really helped me is I made this kind of long with my ratchet set, and to guide the help, you know, because you can't really put your hands in there. It really helped me to get the belt from here onto this pulley, and as you can see, everything is in. So guys, I was struggling to get the belt onto this vane pump, but here's a trick I found. I slided the belt from this this pulley right here, the idler pulley, and I put this on top of this first, and since there's no grooves on this, it's much easier to just slide it on, since we don't have any tension, and it slides right on. And that's pretty much it, you know, that got the belt on. So before you release the tension, make sure you put your hands around or try to get a peek to make sure all the belt is sitting in the grooves properly. And once you see that, I think that will give you a sense of satisfaction before you release that tension right there. And I'm just putting my hands all around, and I think my belt is on pretty good. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and release the tension with my socket, and release that piece right there that I have. Okay, so I released the tension using a 14mm socket, and I removed my pin. So all the belt, everything went fine. And guys, this is the best and easy way to replace the belt. And again, make sure you take a flashlight or something and look at all the grooves, make sure everything is sitting properly, and you should be good to go. So guys, make sure you run the car and make sure there is no vibration. And as you can see, the belt is running nice and smooth, because if it's not on properly, you're probably going to see misalignment, and it's going to be very obvious. So just do a quick inspection, and as you can see in my case, it's working pretty good. So guys, that pretty much includes the video, and also inspect from the bottom, and that will give you a good indication. And that's pretty much it, guys. So if you like the video, please subscribe to my channel and like the video.